Hey everyone, today we are talking about the OUKITEL P2001 Pro power station and solar generator. I know what you're thinking, cheap portable power stations usually cut corners, right? They give you just enough power to frustrate you when you really need it. But this one, it actually delivers. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've been testing this thing for a few weeks now, and it's honestly changed how I look at backup power. I mean, we've all been there, the power goes out, and you're stuck in the dark, trying to find a way to charge your phone or keep your fridge from spoiling. But with the OUKITEL P2001 Pro, those days are behind you. First off, the charging speed is wild. Most power stations take forever to fill up, but this one goes from 0 to 100 in about 80 minutes with the AC input. That's not just convenient, it's a lifesaver if you're in an emergency and need power fast. And if you're in a rush, the 1800W AC charging gets you to 80% in no time. I plugged it in before bed and woke up to a full charge. No joke. I was a bit skeptical at first, but after testing it out, I can confidently say that the charging speed is one of the best features of this power station. Another thing that blew me away was the UPS backup mode. It switches to battery power in just 5 to 8 milliseconds. That means if the power goes out while you're working or gaming, you won't even notice. I tested it by unplugging my router midstream, and my Zoom call didn't skip a beat. That kind of reliability is exactly what you want in a backup system. I've used it to keep my home office running during a storm, and it's been a game changer. No more worrying about losing progress on a project or missing an important call. The OUKITEL P2001 Pro has got your back. Now, let's talk about the battery. It uses high-quality LiFePO4 cells, which are way more stable and long-lasting than the cheap lithium-ion batteries you find in some other power stations. I've had power banks degrade after a year, but this one is built to last. Plus, it's got 2048 Wh of capacity, which is enough to run a fridge for hours, charge multiple devices, or even power a small CPAP machine overnight. I took it camping last weekend and ran a mini fridge, some LED lights, and my laptop all night without breaking a sweat. The battery life is impressive, to say the least. I also want to talk about the app control, which is actually useful. You can monitor power usage, check battery levels, and even control outlets from your phone. I set it up to send me alerts when the battery got low, which was handy when I was using it as a backup during a storm. No more guessing if you've got enough juice left. The app is intuitive and easy to use, and it's a great way to keep an eye on your power station even when you're not physically with it. I've used it to monitor my power usage and adjust my settings on the fly, which has been really helpful. The solar panel compatibility is another big plus. It comes with a 200W solar panel, so you can recharge it off-grid if you're camping or in a power outage. I tested it by leaving it in the sun for a few hours, and it definitely added some charge. Not as fast as plugging it in, but it's a great option when you're away from an outlet. The solar panel is also well made and durable, which is important if you're planning to use it in rugged outdoor conditions. I've used it to charge my power station while camping, and it's been a great way to keep my devices charged without having to worry about finding an outlet. Now, it's not perfect. The thing is heavy, like 48 pounds heavy. So if you're planning to carry it up a mountain, you might want a hand truck. And while the 3200W rated power is impressive, the peak is 6400W, which is great for appliances, but means you've got to be careful not to overload it with too many high-wattage devices at once. But overall, the pros far outweigh the cons. The OUKITEL P2001 Pro is a solid power station that actually lives up to the hype. I've also been impressed with the build quality of the power station. It's solidly built, with a rugged casing that can withstand rough handling. The outlets are also well protected, with a clever design that prevents them from getting damaged. All in all, the OUKITEL P2001 Pro is a solid power station that actually lives up to the hype. It's fast, reliable, and built to last. If you need a backup for your home or a reliable power source for camping, this is one of the better options out there. It's not cheap, but it's worth every penny. And with its impressive features and durable design, I'm confident that it will provide years of reliable service. Check it out using the link below if you want to see more details.